like to talk about the four spheres of the Earth. The Earth can be divided into four major spheres. The names of each of these spheres come from the Greek words that describe what they're made of. Geo for ground, bio for life, hydro for water, and atmo for air. Let's take a look at each of these four spheres in a little bit more detail. Up first is the geosphere. Since geo means the ground, the geosphere describes all the rocks, minerals, and other parts of the ground that are found on and also inside the Earth. The geosphere includes the inner core, outer core, crust, and the mantle. So, the geosphere would include the ocean floor, all the rocks on the surface, the sand in the deserts, and inside the Earth. The hydrosphere is made up of all the water on Earth. This includes rivers, lakes, streams, oceans, ice caps, glaciers, and even moisture in the air. If you take a look at the Earth from space, you will notice that it is blue in color. This is because the Earth's surface is over 70% water. Most of this water is found in our ocean. The biosphere is the zone of life on Earth. The biosphere extends to any place that life is found or can exist. This can be in the air, on the surface of the Earth, in our oceans, or any other location. And finally, our atmosphere is the layer of gases surrounding our planet. The atmosphere of the Earth is composed of nitrogen, oxygen, some argon, carbon dioxide, and some other gases in small amounts. These gases are held in place by the pull of gravity. So there we go, the four spheres of the Earth: the geosphere, the hydrosphere, the biosphere, and the atmosphere.
Hello everyone, this week we will learn about the plate tectonics or the Earth's lithosphere. Our discussion will focus on the learning competency, describe and relate the distribution of active volcanoes, earthquake epicenter, and major mountains belts of the plate tectonic theory. Have you ever wondered why our country is endowed with so many geologic features such as mountains and volcanoes? If your answer is yes, let's take a look at how these land features are formed and how they are related as we go through our lessons. To better understand plate tectonics, let us first discuss Lesson 1, the Earth's lithosphere. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to first describe the Earth's lithosphere, second, differentiate continental crust from oceanic crust. The Earth's lithosphere is the solid and rigid outer layer of our planet. It includes the crust and the upper part of the mantle. The crust is made of a variety of solid rocks like sedimentary, metamorphic, and igneous. It is the thickest in part where mountain is present and thinnest along the ocean floor. The lithosphere is the top layer of the Earth where the Earth's crust is located because the Earth consists of land and water. The crust is divided into two parts, and we have the oceanic crust and continental crust. Now, what is the difference between these two? Let's start with the oceanic crust. The oceanic crust is relatively thinner but denser than continental crust. It is around 7 to 10 kilometers thick with average thickness is 8 kilometers. It is found under the ocean floor and is made of dense rocks which are commonly composed of basalt. Continental crust, however, is the thicker but less dense compared to oceanic crust. It is mainly made up of silicon, oxygen and aluminum, calcium, sodium and potassium. The thickness of the continental crust is mostly 35 to 40 kilometers. Continental crust found under land masses is made of less dense rocks called granite. This illustration shows the difference between continental and oceanic crust in terms of thickness, age, density, and varied composition. One thing you need to remember is that the Earth's entire lithosphere is broken into segments of land masses called plates. As you could see in the map, you can call them lithospheric plate, tectonic plates, or simply plates. There are 7 major plates in the world and a number of smaller ones. The 7 major plates are the Pacific Plate, North American Plate, Eurasian Plate, African Plate, Antarctic Plate, Australian Plate, and the South American Plate. The rest are the smaller ones or the minor plates. These plates float on the asthenosphere beneath, causing the lithosphere to move constantly in slow motion. This movement of the lithosphere is called tectonics. The theory which suggests that Earth's crust is made up of plates that interact in various ways is called plate tectonics. The moving lithospheric plates produce earthquakes, volcanoes, and other geologic events and features. When plate tectonics occurred, these plates move in various places as you can see in the map. The arrows show the direction of movement of plates. Black arrow indicates that plates are moving towards each other, red plates are moving away from each other, and yellow plates are sliding past each other. Can you name plates that are moving towards each other? Yes, one example is the Philippine Plate and the Eurasian Plate. Now, how about plates that are moving away from each other? Yes, one example is the Nazca Plate and the Pacific Plate. What about plates that are sliding past each other? Correct. One example is the North American Plate and the Cocos Plate.
Good afternoon everyone, my name is Rowena Gallo and I'm going to discuss what is biosphere. So from the word bio means life. It is what we can see around us. Plants, trees, air. It is the things that help us to survive for our daily needs. So in biosphere, living organisms are required to adapt to the environment of the biosphere. So from the atmosphere, atmosphere gives air, lithosphere gives us food, fruits that we can eat from land, and in hydrosphere give us water or anything that we can eat from the sea that can help us to survive. So the biosphere is a home biodiversity within the ecosystem that providing reliable sources of food from Earth. So kung si atmosphere naghahatag siya air, di ba mabuhi ta? And then nagatuyok-tuyok lang siya ba si si lithosphere, di ba, from the land is naga-consume pud siya air. And then si land, kung unsa to'y makuha na to from lithosphere, from like fruits, vegetables, di ba, mo siya nagatabang sa tuwa para mabuhi. And then from hydrosphere, naga-release siya gases that can goes up to the atmosphere. And also from the hydrosphere, we can get water, fresh waters that can be drink, and fish can we eat. So sa ilahang tulo nga naga-provide or nagahatag siya ng reliable sources, especially sa actually main sila ang main nga nagahatag og ganang reliable sources. Sa ilang cycle is nagaborn si biosphere. Mo na siya magawas ang tinabangay lang gud sila para ma-provide ang usag-usa, and then in that matter is nagaborn ang mga butang nga naga-help sa tuwa para mag-survive, like trees, water, and air. So the large biosphere is divided into large part of biomes. Biomes means the major life zone, kanang ang mga parts good nga sa earth nga nagahatag og dako percent nga para makasurvive ta, like for example is tundra, grassland, forest, desert, and aquatics. Sea provide us fish, anything that can be eaten. Also from the grassland, trees, fruits, vegetables that help us to survive for our daily needs. The term biosphere was coined in 1875 by the geologist Edward Suess, who defined it as the place on Earth's surface where life dwells. Life dwells, which means we all work hard, diba, to survive, and by that our nature also working to provide all our needs. Dwell ta sa life to survive, to continue forward. While the concept has a geological origin, it is an indication of the effect of both Charles and Matthew F. Maury on earth science. So that's all.
Good afternoon everyone, my name is Zyril S. Lumokso. Ang aking topic po ngayon ay tungkol sa atmosphere. Ang ating planeta ay binubuo ng 4 na pangunahing components. Ito ang lithosphere o kalupaan, hydrosphere ang mga katubigan, biosphere ang binubuo ng lahat ng may buhay, at ang atmosphere, ito ang air na siyang bahagi ng ating mundo na nag-uugnay sa mga components na ito. Simulan natin sa atmosphere. Ang definition niya, ito ang gases ng bahagi ng bumabalot sa ating planeta. Ito ay nagsisimula sa pinakaibabaw na bahagi ng ating planeta na nag-e-extend hanggang sa kalawakan. Pag sinabi nating atmos, ito ay air o hangin. Ang atmosphere ay binubuo ng hangin. Take note na ang hangin, dili ni siya elements o compound. Bagkos ito ay halimbawa ng mixture na binubuo ng iba't ibang gases at mga nakalutang na solid at liquid particles na may kanya-kanyang physical na katangian. Ang ating hangin ay binubuo ng 2 uri ng gases. 78% dito ay nitrogen at 21% naman ang oxygen. Ang 2 gases na ito ay mahalaga sa mga may buhay dahil ang mga biological process na katangiang kailangan upang mabuhay ng mga organism na ito nang nangangailangan ng elements na yan. Ang 1% naman ang hangin ay binubuo ng argon, carbon dioxide, pero kaya niya mag-absorb og heat energy maong dili normal ang pagkainit diri sa atong panahon o sa atong diri sa kalibutan karon. Ang ating hangin ay binubuo rin ng mga solid at liquid particles tulad ng water vapor, source ni siya sa mga kaulapan, alikabok, pulen, udumi at abo. And atmosphere ay mga natatanging vertical structure na naapektuhan ng pagbabago ng temperature, pressure, composition at density na ang ating hangin. Nada ini upat ka layer ang atmosphere mao ang troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. Pero na nagaingon nga mga scientists nga naay isa ka layer na gisagol sa thermosphere mao ang ionosphere.
Good day everyone, my name is Leonardo de la Cruz and I'll be discussing 5 layers of the Earth atmosphere. Earth is the only planet that is known to sustain life in our solar system. One of the factors that make our planet habitable is its atmosphere. The atmosphere is the blanket or envelope of gases surrounding the Earth. The atmosphere of surrounds our planet is very important. Keep us warm, give us oxygen to breathe, and it where the weather happens. It also keeps overall temperature of the Earth fairly steady, especially between day and night. Earth atmosphere is made of different layers moving upward from the ground level. These layers are named the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere. The basis of scientists in dividing the different layers is the change of temperature with height. The lowest layer is known as the troposphere. It is the layer where we live. It makes up approximately 75% of the total mass of the atmosphere and contains 99% of the atmosphere's water. The troposphere is where the wind, cloud, and water vapor are found. It is where weather phenomena takes place. The air in this layer constantly moving. This is the reason why airplanes experience bump ride, which is known as turbulence. The temperature in this region decreases as altitude increases. The next layer is the troposphere. In this layer is more stable than the flow of air in the troposphere. You can fly an aircraft smoothly in these layers. The temperature in this layer increases with altitude. The ozone layer is found in the stratosphere. The ozone layer protects us from the harmful ultraviolet rays coming from the sun. If ever nawala tayo ozone layer, this causes skin diseases, sunburn, or any effect of our physical health. The next layer is mesosphere. The temperature in this layer decreases with altitude. It is also the coldest layer of the atmosphere surrounding the Earth. Ang mesosphere ang nagaburn sa mga meteors and asteroids na nagasulod sa Earth before it reach in the Earth's surface. What do you think will happen without mesosphere? Meteors and asteroids will directly hit our planet which can cause disasters. Above the mesosphere is the thermosphere. So ang thermosphere is mao ni siya ang pinakaduol sa sun and it absorbs a lot of amount of solar radiation. Orbiting around this layer is the International Space Station. Ionosphere, in which is an ion-rich region found within the thermosphere. And did you know that aurora can be seen in ionosphere? The last layer is exosphere. The temperature in this region varies from very hot to very cold. The exosphere is perfect for placing artificial satellites. They can orbit easily without being disrupted. Those are the different layers of the atmosphere. Starting from the ground, we have troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere.
Akong topic is, or akong report is about hydrosphere. So, hydrosphere, which is Greek for water. Hydrosphere is the major part of the Earth surface that is covered with water, and this is the reason why Earth is known as water planet or blue planet. We all know that water on the surface, below, and ground and surrounding the Earth comes under hydrosphere. We all see water in different form like rivers, oceans, snows, rain, glaciers, and ice caps. Water also presented solid, liquid, and gas form. So, unsa na mga bansa ang kasagaran makasinati og solid form. Katong mga bansa nga nasa North and South Poles. Kay nga naman, dili man sapat ang kainit na ginahatag ni Sun sa ilaha. Maong kasagaran nagasno sa ilaha na mag-cause og glaciers o sa kakold sa ilahang temperature, mag-ulan og ice. So, sa liquid naman is like rivers, seas, oceans, and rainfalls. Then sa gas naman is kanang gas steam god, kanang coming from the boiling of water, nang magbukal-bukal, di ba murag na may something na mo kanang or kanang usok man ata niya na siya. Mao na siya ang gas steams. Meron tayong two types of water, the fresh water and the salt water. Around 27 of water is seas and ocean. Mao na siya ang salty water. The remaining 3% naman is fresh water, which is rivers, streams, and on the land. Kanang magamit na to daily, mainom na to daily. Mao na siya ang mga fresh water. So, on the total fresh water, 69 major part is looked in glaciers and ice caps, followed by 30% of underground water, and the 1% is located naman in rivers and lakes. Sige na kong search about hydrosphere. Nako i-share, nako nakita na or nabasahan na quotes na water everywhere but not a drop to drink. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan na to pangalagaan ng tubig na atong magamit daily. Because water plays a crucial role in survival of living organism on Earth. Kay kung walay water, ibig sabihin walay life. Kay water is very important resources as we use it for various purposes in our daily life, as well as dili lang sa human kundi sa tanang living things sa ato ang earth. So mao lang tong ang part nako ug unta na gets ninyo ang hydrosphere. Thank you.